this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just want to know that I can hold a conversation.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Brady's pass.
Marquise Goodwin. 76
Touchdown,
yards.
Cincinnati.
And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
They're making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. First down carry by Sanders. Well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. 2nd down coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. I'm on.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
First down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Joe Mixon.
Calling a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Seibert's kick is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first.
Eagles.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 20. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if it's a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be two empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Mark 38, Mark 38, Mark 38.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he connects with Hurts. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 4. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 23. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30.
Come on now. Come on.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Bengals 17. Eagles nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick
so
off.
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They should be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Miles Sanders.
Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite third and long on the horizon.
Brings up third down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now here's Ross. A minute 50 to go here in the first half. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, Brady. That's complete to John Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. 51, Mike. Mike 51. You're not ready. You're not ready.
From the gun, it's Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Let's go, D.
To throw again. Brady airing this one out for him. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Seibert on for the PAT.
Point after.
And the lead is now 24.
Is good. Makes the score Bengals 24, Eagles nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Now James returning. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Number 26, Miles
5
Sanders,
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
At the 48.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
Is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score. Bengals 24. Eagles 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady. He sets to fire deep. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Yards to go.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Going deep downfield. It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
To John Ross.
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bengals 31, Eagles 7. Austin Seibert.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Here's James. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Hurts. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts
10 yards on the play.
as it comes with 22 seconds to go
down.
here in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Pass.
Picked off at the 24. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Brady's pass complete
The
to Joe
4th touchdown
Mixon.
pass of the game for Tom Brady as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 38, Eagles 7. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now James returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. T.J. Green with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Miles Sanders.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Pass.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, check Mike, go.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And now here is another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc.
All you got to do is look it up.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jake Elliott.
A rare pick-6 thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick-6s in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Morgan Ryan getting it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
You. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Now Brady to try again after the pick-6. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time.
25 yards.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And this offense continues to pour it on. Seibert on for the PAT.
Point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score, Bengals 52, Eagles 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to play. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and now it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Intended
The
for
coverage
Zach
strong,
Ertz.
and now it's
Incomplete.
4th down.
It's 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They're not ready for this. They still playing suck.
They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
72.
Watch the pass.
Brady. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Brady's pass.
Joe
complete
Mixon,
to Joe
his
Mixon.
2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the
Cincinnati.
year. And the
Austin
Bengals use the
Seibert
short
on
field to
the
their
49.
advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Bengals 59, Eagles 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Shotgun snap and then to give to Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. 70 range. 70 range.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. I got one. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go. Check 24. Check 24.
Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Let's get off the field, D. 38 to Mike.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. Go.
They're going to try and throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, Brady going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Guys, it's game situation.
49.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Brady's pass complete.
Harris Campbell, his second touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on.
Austin
And it was a tight
Seibert
window. He knew he
after.
had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that,
His
your
kick
confidence has
is
to just
good.
go sky high. You just
Makes
mentioned
the
it.
score.
Tight window,
Bengals
zings it
66.
in there despite
Eagles
excellent coverage.
14.
Result, touchdown.